Hello, Jace. Good afternoon.
So, good afternoon. It's been 2 years po ba? Tama ba?
Oh, para mga ganun.
Sa podium pa yung last natin na personal, ano?
Yes, yes, yes. Eto, so, first question ko, start na tayo dun sa new song mo to, no, na Pagbangon.
Yes, yes po.
So, based dun sa pagkakaintindi ko, pagkakabasa ko dun sa information about Pagbangon, you describe Pagbangon as your story of rebirth. Jace, what was the exact turning point when you realized you were ready to rise again?
Um, Initially po sinulat ko yung pagbangon in 2019 when my uncle passed away. Yung uncle ko na, he was a veteran actor from the 80s. He served as my mentor, my unofficial manager, my father figure. So when he passed away, like, it crippled both of my personal and work life. So I lost both an uncle and a mentor. So ano, kasi I didn't know how to move forward. Nagkaroon po ako ng moment na I wanna quit because I don't know how to approach things on my own. But he prepared me for that. And yun po yung naging inspiration ko to rise up again para bumangon and to continue yung path na pinorge naming dalawa for myself.
And you mentioned si Direct Boy Roque.
Yes.
Sabi mo, he clearly changed your life. So, pwede mo bang ma-share na what is one lesson from him that you still carry with you today, especially in your music?
With the work ethics na inaano ko ngayon kasi triname niya ako like a lumang artista because he was a Lina Broca prodigy. So, ganun din yung same learnings and training na nakuha ko from him. And just to love your work, give it your all, and always treat everyone with kindness, whether on screen or off screen. Kaya, yun talaga yung values and lessons na na-impart niya sa akin. Up to this day, try ko pa rin i-uphold yung values na yun.
Thank you for your answer. Eto naman, many people go through grief but
Yes.
struggle to move forward. What did pagbangon practically look like for you day to day?
Um, with grief, kasi you never really get over your grief. It stays with you. You just learn how to live with it. And up to this day, may days pa rin na mag-breakdown ako, na mag-itigil yung mundo ko because I have to process my emotions. But ang difference ngayon is kaya ko na siyang i-manage better. Kasi like my therapist said, it comes in waves. Minsan okay ka, minsan you're back to where you started. And the only way to move forward talaga is to push your way out of the darkness. Hindi ka pwede magpalamon. And writing Pagbangon was therapeutic for me. Though sinulat ko sa 2019, naging ready lang ako to discuss the topic. Ngayon lang, it was 7 years after lang ako naging ready to discuss the topic. Kaya it really takes time. Healing takes time. May sarili tayong pacing. We grieve differently. Yung iba, sinusubsob nila yung sarili nila sa work. Yung iba talagang titigil yung mundo nila and wala na sila ibang magawa. But the important thing is to process your emotions. Hindi mo kailangan magmadali. Take your time and whenever you're ready, nandiyan pa rin naman yung mundo. It will still be there for you.
May nakita ko dun sa line ng song mo na parang when one life ends, another begins.
Yeah.
Ganun yung message. So, how do you personally define healing now with that line?
feeling now is, ano naman, yun nga, when one life ends, another begins because nung akala ko na tapos na yung career ko, doon naman ako nagkaroon ng breakthrough single with Sober. Na isa rin yung Lionheart TV sa first na nag-cover ng breakthrough success na yun. And it opened a lot of opportunities, a lot of doors. A very literal siya. It literal, very literal siya na another door opens. And ayun, and even up until now, ano pa rin naman siya, dami pa rin doors na na-open. And ayun lang, basta. Emotions are very complicated. Kaya we're grateful enough na maraming nag-guide sa atin to reach this point na okay ako.
Pero syempre very hopeful yung pagbangon na
Hmm.
na bago mong song. Ikaw ba right now,
Hmm.
paano mo pwede mo bang masabi na ito yung current anthem mo sa buhay?
Yes, applicable pa rin naman siya in current times sa akin because I'm still going through a lot of struggles in my life na talagang mapapaisip ka na you still want to go on with your life, you still want to pursue this type of career. And with everything that's happening in the world, ng gulo-gulo, talagang kailangan mo talaga ng personal anthem to keep you going. And isa yung pagbangon sa akin na ano talaga siya, life imitating art na kahit na nangyari na siya sa akin a few years back, nagsa-circle back siya sa'yo na, okay, nire-remind ka niya ulit na ito yung kailangan mong gawin again this time around.
Pero originally, 'di ba, English yung pagbangon.
Yes, English siya.
How did translating it into Tagalog change its emotional impact?
I think it's still the same kasi Sir Jonathan was looking for a Tagalog track and sabi ko, hindi ko kaya magsulat ng Tagalog but I have this English track na pwede natin ipag-translate kay Hazel. So I tapped Hazel's faith and the good thing about Hazel kasi she's very experienced with translating K-pop to Tagalog, English songs to Tagalog. So she was the perfect fit for translating this and hindi nawala yung messaging nung kanta. There are words there na hindi ko kaya isulat on my own because Tagalog is deeply poetic and hindi ganun ka wide yung Tagalog vocabulary ko to come up with those kinds of phrasings and sentencing. Kaya hindi naman siya lost in translation. Mas gumanda pa nga yung translation in Tagalog kasi kung ako personally nag-translate nun, tumatawa lang kami ni Hazel while I was attempting to translate yung Tagalog kasi very literal yung attempts ko to translate and hindi siya nagma-match with the song's messaging.
And since binanggit mo na si Sir Jonathan, working with Jonathan Manalo is a dream come true for many artists.
Yes.
What did you learn from him during the production of this track?
Sir John talaga long time dream collaboration ko na siya and it finally happened because under Star Music na ako. And even before pa, nung first time ko to work with Sir John sa soundtrack ng Christmas Station ID ng ABS-CBN na talagang ipupush ka talaga niya to be your best version. And itong track na to, ang daming revisions nito because gusto talaga ni Sir John na ma-feel ng mga tao yung angst, yung impact ng pagbangon. And he will challenge you to hit notes na hindi mo usually hinihit. He will guide you and mold you para talagang magpapaganda pa lalo yung track. And he's very, he's very, precise kung ano mga gusto niya i-adjust sa song na nagpapaganda lalo nung final version. Kaya it was a fun experience working with Sir John. And the good thing about it is Sir Jonathan is my co-producer all throughout this upcoming EP. So marami pa akong chance to learn from him and to be guided by him.
And regarding Hazel Faith, how did your collaboration with her influence the storytelling of the song?
I have to give all the credits kay Hazel with the Tagalog translating kasi talaga I could have done it. I could not have done it myself. And si Hazel talaga, she's one of the best. Kaya siya award recognized. And isa sa mga closest friends ko. Kaya best in show business. Kaya best option din talaga siya to translate what I was feeling into Tagalog. And sobrang dali niya kasi ka-work. Gets niya kung anong gusto, gets niya yung direction na gusto ko. Kaya I'm just very thankful kay Hazel and effort na binigay niya dito and ang dali niya kausap. Isang ano ko lang na, Hazel, I need your help and go. Send me the file, send me the ano, let's work on it. So, tapos namin siya within one day.
Wow, one day ah.
Mm.
And napansin ko last time na nakausap ka namin, pop EDM yung last song
Mm.
mo. Then
Yes,
ngayon is urban pop,
yes.
tama? So what pushed you to explore this new sonic direction?
Actually, it came from Sir Roxy and Sir Jonathan. They want me to explore new sound. Kasi I've been doing EDM since 2017, so it's high time na mag-evolve na yung sound ko. And syempre with world music, nag-iiba na rin yung taste ng audience globally. And di lang naman tayo, every artist from K-pop to American pop, nag-move away na sila from EDM. So tayo rin, pero hindi tayo like yung riding the wave lang. Syempre we have to do something that's different from the other artists na maririnig nila with pagbangon.
And eto, regarding the music, with everything that's happening in the world today, why do you think songs like Pagbangon are important right now? And also, what's your parang ano, how do you take AI? Kasi ito yung ano, talamak ngayon eh. 'Di
Mm.
ba? Malaking issue siya sa music industry ngayon. Ikaw, what's your personal take, especially on AI music?
Sige, yung AI portion mo na. It's something I could never support when it comes to creation of music. Kasi as someone who's uh, recognized by the industry, na-awardan ako because of my natural talent, nakaka-water down yung AI ng talent ng mga taong naturally gifted. Na it takes away yung hard work that comes with the production, writing, creating, producing a single na ito, i-prompt mo lang sa AI, yun na agad siya. And it's something I never can get behind. I don't support AI music. AI is supposed to help you, assist you. Hindi siya yung complete replacement ng isang tao. So when it comes to helping you like with plugins, yung mga pag-run ng plugin, like auto-tune, pwede mong iiwan sa AI yon. But at the end of the day, after i-auto-tune yun, kailangan mo pa rin mag-manual tuning. Kailangan pa rin niya ng human intervention to make it more natural, to make it more artistic. Kaya your 1% to assist you, but the 99% has to come from someone who's human. Yun siya.
And regarding Pagbangon, sa palagay
Yeah.
mo, ano yung um, malaking parang ambag nito, why it's important right now? Especially for those people na dumaranas or nakaranas ng bagay na pinaghuhugutan mo with that song.
During times like this kasi, like ngayon, nasa world crisis tayo. Important yung mga songs like Pagbangon, yung mga uplifting anthems.
Oo, napapanahon mo.
Kasi sobrang stressful na with everything that's happening in the world. Gas pa lang, stress ka na ang laki ng price. Na kung dati, 2,000 lang ang full tank mo, ngayon 3,000 to 4,000 na if you have a small car. what more pa kung SUV yung gamit mo. And it's something that affects all walks of life. Even people from high society affected yan sa nangyayari sa mundo. Kaya no one's safe. And during times like this, ang pwede mo lang takbuhan is art, entertainment. Kaya important na meron ka mga uplifting movies, uplifting teleseries, music, music na ang dali-daling i-grasp ng mga tao. Kaya very timely. This is the right time to release Pagbangon compared kung nirelease ko to right after Paradiso. So, swak lang yung timing and I can credit that to the bosses na naghintay sila ng right time to release it.
And you mentioned that this is the beginning of a new era.
Yeah.
How would you describe this new Jace Roque to your fans?
I mean, the newer version of me, artistically, like, ito makikita na lang na different yung vocal delivery ko sa Pagbangon from sexy, airy to fuller note and belted note. Kasi talagang challenge ako ng mga boss ko to give a different kind of performance with this new era. And they can expect more mature topics dito and more explorative angles ng buhay ko. And yun nga, as we grow older, nag-evolve naman ang sound natin, nag-evolve ang perspective in life natin, which will all be present sa upcoming EP. Kaya it's something they have to look forward to. Saka different kinds of genres you showcase ko sa upcoming EP.
Eto na lang, for closing na lang natin, for
Hmm.
our nation who may be going through their own struggles right now, what message do you want to leave them with?
Don't ever give up. Kasi kahit gaano kabigat yung pinagdadaanan mo, someone's gonna be there to hold your hand, to support you, to lift you up. Kaya giving up is never an option. Kasi if I gave up many years ago, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I'm not saying na kung kaya ko, kaya mo rin. Pero kung nagawa ng isa, you will find your own way to overcome ko ng mga pinagdadaanan.
Thank you, Jace.
Thank you.
Thanks sa time and congratulations sa pagbangon.
Thank
Actually,
you so
natutuwa ako dun
much.
sa, especially yung mga binanggit ko kanina na lyrics.
Mm-mm. Thank you.
Matutuwa rin si Miss Lori yan. Nakaka-relate.
Mm-mm.
Ano pwede, di ba? Thank you, Richard. Ha? I'll see you soon. Ha?
Thank you, Jace. Thank you, Miss
Thank
Lori.
you.
Salamat
Thank
po.
you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Ha. So,